2021. So we had the FOMC and we had some important earnings after the bell, but really what was going on today and caused this nasty move down was hedge funds having to liquidate assets in order to meet margin calls for stupid, misplaced short bets on the market because they were expecting us to come into January and maybe rally a little bit but roll over and sell off, and instead we moved all the way to 38.71 almost, and they are out of money and out of time because we are, as of today, this was the last day that you could trade stocks and have them settle in January, so that probably had something to do with it as well. So we really saw an outsized move to the downside. We came in, we hit the 20-day simple moving average and more than doubled down that loss. We came back and wound up not even able to make it above the December close. So we closed 2021 negative today. And this is our first close below the 20-day simple moving average since all the way back here to the left. Here it was. This was the last time we closed below the 20-day. It was the day of the November presidential election. So that's kind of like sending us a message, isn't it? And maybe in the end, this is where we're, going to go back to at some point. I don't know, but I don't want to jump to that conclusion yet. I can't stand it when traders come in after one down day and start coming up with these ridiculous scenarios of maybe, trading, 1,000 points down. That's ridiculous. But what we could be looking at, though, is a move tomorrow that if we come in and we lose today's low and we break the 50-day simple moving average, I could certainly see us moving all the way down now to test the December low. And if we start trading below the December low, be it tomorrow or Friday or into next week, we could wind up fulfilling this measured move instead to the downside. And I told you that this was possible. Here's the December range. Here it is measured, moved, double times 2 up. Here it would be times 2 down. That would get us all the way back to 3506.60. So that would get us down to the low 3,500 handle, and maybe that is what some institutions and so forth are looking for in order to see a nice 500-point move up from there in the second half of the year, going towards 4,000. So that would make a lot of sense. It would, of course, break us down below the bottom of this bull fork, and we would break the 100-day to get there. But it certainly is possible. Now, I'm not talking about this happening tomorrow and Friday. I'm talking about that this could be drag on throughout the course of the month of February, maybe even throughout the quarter. And maybe there's going to be some chopping back and forth in here and then back into the lower, and maybe we're going to take a little dip, a little look back up here again. But I just wanted to open your mind to the possibility of this 3506.60 target, the fork, and the 100-day simple moving average. Okay, so that's that thought. Let's take a look at tomorrow. When we come in tomorrow, what are we going to do? Are we going to come in and open above and hold above today's low? If so, then all eyes are to this 20-day simple moving average. If we close up above the 20-day, if we have sort of an inside day but manage to close back above the 20-day, that's positive. That sort of negates this close below it, makes it a one-off, and as well as a one-off close below the December close, and having us be 2021 negative on the close today, make that a one-off as well. We've got plenty of halfway backs that I kept moving all day long as we moved lower and lower. The halfway back on the day for Wednesday is 37.84 and change. The halfway back on the week, if this low holds from Wednesday, be 38.01, and then above that would be the 10-day simple moving average. And the halfway back from Monday's big move. I don't know how important that one is at this point. I might even just take it off of the chart to make it more clear. But if we come in and we are in an inside day, are we just going to trade in the lower half of the range and wind up closing again below the 20-day? That's negative, and it probably is going to lead us to more selling on Friday. Worst case scenario, the most bearish setup is for us to come in and immediately lose the low of day, or even worse, if we come in lower and maybe we open below the 50-day. Oh, that'll really get some selling going once again, and that would probably get us at least down here to end the week, filling this gap between the December low and the November close. And on that other chart, we'd be in that bright blue box to the downside if we came down here. We also have this December low from ES that happened in the overnight session on the 21st going into Christmas. And then the next day it was like, well, it never happened. We never saw a move that low on the S&P 500 in the light of day. So maybe this has to be resolved, and this would get us down to about 35.96 on the S&P using the current spread to resolve that December low from ES. And I could certainly see us getting down there if this 50-day simple moving average is going to break. Okay, that's it. Just wanted to just touch base with you and get you up to speed on what has been going on. Okay, have a great rest of your night. Good luck and good trading.